We did a fantasy draft and drafted all offensive players. Rounds 1 through 20, that's all we did. Got the #1 pick, selected Patrick Mahomes, the greatest O-line potentially of all time. Jahmyr, Gibbs, Achane, George Pickens, and Xavier Worthy. Let's see just how powerful this offense could be. I'm thinking year 1 Super Bowl. Let's see if they have what it takes. Mahomes 99 X Factor. We got a really young team too. I figure with Mahomes at like 28 years old, we'll probably get about 10 years out of this team. Defensively, we did the best we could. We salvaged it as good as we could. Pretty solid veterans in there. Enough to kind of get us through the season. Our main goal is to just build offense. I'm going to sim to mid-season and see where we're at. Mid-season, coming out of our bye week, we are 5-1. So we're 9-3 going into week 14. Finished off the year 11-6. Able to make the playoffs. Looks like we have a tough matchup. Mahomes led the league in yardage. 4,800 passing yards. Almost hits 5,000 yards for the 3rd time. Gibbs finished just under 1,000 yards with 10 touchdowns. Achane 300 yards for 8 touchdowns. Pickens 100 catches, 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns. Worthy 79 for 1,000 and 9 touchdowns. Keon Coleman, really good year. Xavier Worthy still being a rookie, has a really good shot at getting rookie of the year with those numbers. Pitts even had a huge year. Gibbs 3 for 347 and 2. Achane got 5 through the air. So Achane was like kind of a touchdown machine for us. So Achane led the team in touchdowns with 13. I think we're ready for the wild card. We'll take a look at the Seahawks roster. So Anthony Richardson, DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Armstead, Nelson. Good O-line. Defensively, Sokar Moa, Kenny Moore, Kenyon Mitchell, Monty Hooker. Decent on both sides of the ball. I wouldn't say anything too crazy though. They got Anthony Richardson leading their team, so.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh my goodness. He caught it! And then fumbled it! No way. There's Pickens. Make up for it.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Oh, nice move.
Nice run for Gibbs. Very cool.
And that one winds up incomplete.
Right into a perfect slot between 3 defenders. Patrick Mahomes, what a throw. George Pickens with the touchdown. Even things up here.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Get to Pickens. Take a timeout. Come on, he has to win that race. And he does. And that's Achane. Tying things back up with a minute left here. Worthy wide open. There's Gibbs. Another nice play. Side here. Look at that, blocks. Look at the fullback swinging over there. That down to Gibbs. Makes a move. Power running. Man, he's a beast. Pickens. Touchdown! Let's go! And we got our first lead of the game here. Alright, so they got a field goal. It's 21-17. 6 minutes to go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time.
Get it to Worthy. Oh, what a move! Fastest man alive. Protection here. And that's going to be Kyle Pitts, and he should be able to score. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts. That's Patrick Mahomes' 4th passing touchdown. Okay, we're up 8. 2 minutes to go. They have all their timeouts. Little tight end. Throw it up to Pitts. Stays in bounds. Oh, a huge cut back there. That's what coach wants. More space for Gibbs. More nasty moves. And he will. And that will secure it. We're going to go to the divisional round after beating out the Seahawks. Mahomes went for 354 touchdowns. We picked off Richardson twice. Swift had a big game. Gibbs was unbelievable, averaging 9 yards per carry. Achane mixing in. Pickens went off 6 for 108 and 2. Worthy was really good as well, 4 for 78. Gibbs 3 for 41. Pitts 3 for 57 and a tutty. And Achane 2 for 64 and a tutty. So everybody kind of chipping in. I'm telling you guys, year one Super Bowl. Call me crazy with our defense. That's fair. Okay, we got Broncos 1 seed, Jags 7, Browns 3 seed, Raiders 5th, Lions 1, Commanders 7, and the 4 and 6 will be Saints Cowboys. Derek Carr, Tajay. I think we might have played the Saints earlier this year. Nico, not a great O-line. Got Myles Garrett. Yeah, we did. Myles Garrett and Dexter Lawrence. Let's take a look at how that went. I know we won. It was our week 2 game. We won 42-14. Our defense owned Carr. 6 touchdown game for Mahomes. Worthy had 4. Look at that. Our 2 speed demons. Try play action straight out of the gate. And we have Worthy. First play. Wide open. Touchdown. Let's go. Perfect start to the game. I don't know what their DB's thinking there. And they're blocking it outside. Pure speed. Oh, I was hoping Pitts would cut in, pick up that block, and I could bounce it back inside. We got Pitts wide open. We got Pitts again, wide open, big block. Got Achane on another little zone run. Gonna hit the hole hard. He's got space. He's got the edge. Stiff arm, but he runs out of real estate. Okay, we go right up the gut. Gibbs right up the middle. And he's in. Lowers the shoulder. Jahmyr Gibbs comes in to spell Achane. Touchdown. We're up too early. Now a 14-7 ball game. And Gibbs gets behind the defender. And he's gone. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second of the game. And we utilize our running backs a little different on this team. We have 2 like we do. They just get used a little bit differently. Oh my goodness, Kyle Pitts. Are you kidding me? Nobody could bring him down. That was going to be a 4th and 10. We are 4th and inches. Give it off to Gibbs. It gets blown up. See if we can get him into space. He's been good early. And we can. Another good run for Achane. 4th and 1 this time. It's going to be Achane this time, and we are not going to get it again. It's now 21-17. Kind of throwing the game here. But Worthy has a step, and this should be a touchdown, folks. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Mahomes lays it up there for him. Just a little bit of an overthrow, but Xavier Worthy goes up and gets it. He has to dive into the end zone for it. And that is like an 80-yard bomb. And just like that, that's what this offense can do to you. Get the ball to Coleman quick. He's got the outside. Huge pickup. Try a fake screen. I don't think this play really works too often, but we got triangle and circle deep. It might have worked. Coleman's got it. We're inside the 10. We'll hit Pickens on the out route. Touchdown. George Pickens. Mahomes with his 4th passing touchdown of the game. Back-to-back weeks with 4. And Mahomes just so much time. Give Worthy another shot. It looks like he has a step again. And he drops back and catches it. Makes a little adjustment there. Go weak side. Bounce it to the outside. And a beautiful move. And Gibbs is all the way in. Oh my god, what a run. What a run for Jahmyr Gibbs. Mahomes been slinging it. Achane's been taking a lot of the carries. Gibbs has been resting. We give him one carry. That's what he does. 20 yards into the end zone. And we're up big. 42-24. You got Gibbs on the little screen. And he's got tons of room. And he's just gonna cut this back. Cut it back again. Huge pickup. We got Mahomes over 400 yards. And we're headed to the fourth quarter. Their defense just has no answer. They got Myles Garrett and Dexter Lawrence up front, but there's only so much they can do. We have a pretty sick O-line, so bounce it back outside. It's Gibbs again fighting for yards. Kind of saved him for the second half. Didn't get a ton of carries in the first half. Patient running from Gibbs. Nice run. Here's Gibbs on the toss. Lots of space. He's just going to walk in. All sorts of space for Achane. We're headed to the conference final. Mahomes completed 12 passes for 426 yards. Insane. Gibbs and Achane split it pretty much equal. Both very efficient. Both had some huge chunk gains for us. Pretty sick 1-2 punch that we have. Worthy. Oof. Week 2, he went for 190 and 4 touchdowns against these guys. Goes for 180 this game. He just owns the Saints. Just owns them. This is our potential rookie of the year right here, Xavier Worthy. Pitts, 3 for 76. He had those 2 huge pickups. Coleman, 2 for 62. Pickens, 2 for 9, but he caught a touchdown. Gibbs, 2 for 99 and a touchdown. He had that huge play downfield. We'll go to the NFC Championship game against the Commanders. We got Jalen Hurts, Austin Eckler, Gibson back there too. You got Ayuk, Pittman, Laramie Tunzel. This is not a bad O-line at all. Lane Johnson and Laramie Tunzel. Carl Granderson, Jalen Carter, Byron Murphy. So a good team, and a good team of the future here too, honestly. Pretty solid. Good secondary too. And then you got the 1 seed Broncos still in it. They're going to face the Raiders. Take a look at that Broncos team. Okay, so it's Josh Allen and Christian McCaffrey. There you go. Yeah, that'll win you some games for sure. You got Tank Dell, Darnell Mooney. Pretty good O-line. Young too. Be good for a long time. Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett, Brian Brees. He'll be a star eventually. Malcolm Rodriguez, Nick Bolton. Jeez, man. Matthew Judon. Asante Samuel Jr. Like, come on, dude. This team is... How did they draft this team? Jesse Bates. How'd they draft this team, bro? So the Broncos are going to be really hard. If we both make the Super Bowl, they would be a really hard team to face. Worthy should be able to run that guy. Nice pickup. See if he could beat him. Doesn't look like it's going to be open, but Pickens is. And he fumbles. George Pickens fumbles. And we have them down at their own 1, but just a brutal fumble for Pickens. And they drive 99 yards for the touchdown. Worthy's got a step. Mahomes hits him in stride. It's Worthy. Again. Playoff hero, Xavier Worthy. Ties things up. Zone coverage. Safety caught flat. And they score back on 1 play by the looks of it. Pickens is open. Mahomes slings it. He catches it. Touchdown. George Pickens making up for his earlier fumble. We have to go for 2 here. Try to tie things back up. Let's see if they're blitzing. They are. He's got Pitts. Tie game, baby. Let's go. Okay, they march their way back down and they score again. See if we could do the same in a minute. Gibbs deep. We're just gonna try to get it out. Pickens makes a catch. Perfect kick. So we'll be down 4 points heading into half. I'm looking for a deep ball here. Not gonna get it. Dump it off to Pitts. Nice pickup. Back to Pitts. 1st and goal. Cuts it back. What a cut. Need a big block from the fullback. He's in. Come on, Achane. We have ourselves a lead. It'll be 24-21. There's Pickens. Get out to Gibbs. It's gonna be, no, it's a bad throw, but Pickens comes back to the ball. Able to get it to him. He's got some space. And that's Worthy. He's able to make the catch. Another diving catch from Xavier Worthy. Give it back to Gibbs. Space created by Pitts. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. And we're up 10 points with about 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Trip to the Super Bowl on the line. And they quickly answer. It is 31-28. 2:30 to go. Let's see if we could take it to the 2-minute warning here. Gives a space and a block. Oh, and they cannot be happy about giving that up. Huge run for Gibbs. His biggest of the day. I'll actually look at a play action here. Back shoulder. The Pickens. Timeout. That's huge. Big blocks, and that's game, baby. That's game. They have to take a timeout. They're left with only one. The obvious play is to run here. And Gibbs is able to get the 1st down. And that'll do it. Jahmyr Gibbs, great second effort. And the Dallas Cowboys in their 1st year assembled off of a fantasy draft with number 1 pick Patrick Mahomes are going to the Super Bowl. Let's fucking go. Year 1, Super Bowl 1. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Mahomes 17 for 22, 371 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. You got Jalen Hurts, pretty good game. He threw a pick though, under 200 yards as well. Eckler went off. That was who was torching us. Gibbs had a pretty good game. He got a touchdown. Achane had a touchdown. Pickens 9 for 194 and a touchdown. Huge game for Pickens. His biggest game as a Cowboy. Comes at the biggest time in a conference game. Xavier Worthy went off as well. 3 for 117 and a touchdown. Gibbs 3 for 32. Pitts 2 for 28. That's everything. Okay, so it will be the Broncos that we will face off against in the Super Bowl. It's kind of the team I was scared of a little bit. They've quit the roster. It's going to be tough. Marvin Harrison beat out Xavier Worthy for Rookie of the Year. I'm seeing that right now. It's very unfortunate. To be fair, that is a pretty insane season. He led the league in receptions. 5th in yards. He had 10 touchdowns, so... Trevor Lawrence, MVP. Barkley of the Giants wins Offensive Player of the Year. Barkley of the Giants. Pretty crazy. Myles Garrett. Okay, he wasn't even 2nd either. He was 3rd. Best QB. Doesn't even win Best QB, but he's MVP. We were not the best at anything, unfortunately. Let's see if we could win a Year 1 Super Bowl against Josh Allen and Christian McCaffrey. They should be able to light up our defense pretty good. This could be a pretty sick Super Bowl. Two crazy offenses.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man.
Call him first down. Give Achane his first touch of the game. And he's fast. We got Pickens on a pretty good road here. He's open. Get those toes down. Hits it hard. Achane back in. Ball goes to him. And he's just too fast. He gets to the outside. Touchdown. First touchdown of the Super Bowl. Devon Achane. Give Worthy a chance to outrun him. And it's picked. I'm not sure how he's even keeping up with him, but he is. This is the spot where we just go for it. Big body underneath. We're gonna turn it over. I pressed the wrong button. Went off there to Achane. Alright, screen to Gibbs, one of our go-tos.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Now Mahomes.
And a perfect pass to Pitts. And we'll give a chance for Pitts here. And he had it, just couldn't quite bring it down. You're in my territory. No, it's picked. Bad decision. That's Nick Bolton, I believe. And that's going to be a pick six. So things are not looking good for us here. We are now down 21-7 before half. Okay, we got Pitts wide open. Some poor defense by them. We have a shot at least getting some points back here. Give Pickens a shot. He comes down with it, but oh, I think we're fucked. We're not gonna be able to stop the clock, and it's gonna run. Very unfortunate. This Super Bowl could not be going any worse. To start. Okay, you're gonna need Mahomes to turn it around completely here. I mean, respect to their defense, though. They've been playing very well. Pitts. Oh, just out of the reach of Worthy. Across the middle. Worthy wide open. Hit my boy George Pickens. Can he get in? No, he can't. We'll hurry it up on them. Give me some drags here. Hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up. Bounce it out left. Mahomes has got space. That's a touchdown. And we cut it to a 1 touchdown lead. And just like that, it's a 2 touchdown lead. And I knew, man, they punted their first 2 drives. We really had to take advantage of that, and we didn't. Really good read there for them. A nice pickup by Gibbs. But yeah, huge pickup for Gibbs here. Absolutely massive. Huge blocks. And some crazy moves. Heading into the 4th, we are first and goal, down by 2 touchdowns. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get back in this thing. I don't know if our defense will be able to hold up, but just try to give them a chance. Here comes a big block, and it's Achane on the outside again. Can he cut back? He can. Touchdown. That's Achane's 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And he's got a need for speed, baby. He's got a need for speed. Showing off the wheels again. Very similar run to earlier. And we do get the ball back. We do get the ball back. They're unable to score. We got over 6 minutes to try and drive the field to tie the game up. And that play gets blown up. Gibbs wide open with space. Give Pickens a chance here. He catches it. Gonna give Xavier Worthy another shot here. See if he can outrun him. He's been... Oh! I was gonna say it's not the Samuel... No, not it. Tre'Davious White, maybe? Just been owning him all game long. It would have been so nice to get a little payback there. Send Worthy. Give him one more chance. Oh, man. Seemed like just he was getting interfered with the whole time. Third pick of the game. Like, it looked like he had like a step on the guy, but it turned out the guy that was pushing him out wasn't even the guy covering him. So yeah, they just killed the clock. They just killed 5 minutes of clock. So we make it to the Super Bowl and we lose by 1 touchdown in our first year. Oh, it's brutal. Mahomes, nobody to blame but himself. He threw 3 picks. McCaffrey with a good game. Josh Allen did fuck all. Gibbs and Achane. Gibbs through the air. Yeah, their secondary was really good, man. They were making plays. I gotta give them their props. They have a good defense. Obviously we don't. But their defense actually was capable of beating us, which no other defense could make that same claim this year. So yeah, it was Tre'Davious White just absolutely owning Worthy and Pickens today. So I gotta give the Broncos their props. When I looked at their roster, it's just deep, and like they're gonna be a great team for a long time. So this might be the new like Chiefs-Bills rivalry, kinda, except NFC AFC, you know. Allen versus Mahomes, 2 stacked teams. Yeah, we're unable to get it done this year, folks. Unable to get it done this year. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sim the draft. I can't find a single good offensive player that we could possibly want or need, so we'll leave it up to the computer. See how the computer did here. They went safety first. Okay. Decent pick. Pretty weak draft class, I found. Okay, so we got receiver, tight end, running back interior, running back outside, inside. That makes the most sense for us right now. Setting the season goal, win the Super Bowl, we're winning it this year. So heading into year 2. Patrick Mahomes at the helm. Got Gibbs up to an 89, Achane up to 84, Pickens 87, Keon Coleman's gonna be the slot guy at 80 overall, Xavier Worthy 83, Pitts moves up to a superstar dev, 87 overall, got Alt, superstar dev up to 88, Trey Smith 92, Creed Humphrey 95, Cosme's a 90, and Sewell's up to 98. Defensively, it's just kind of a shit show back here. It is what it is. Looks like the computer drafted us a decent rookie safety, and we just signed a bunch of guys cheap ass deals. This is Super Bowl rematch week 1. He must be the best ever, eh? Beat him though. Achane's just faster, man. He gets to the end zone. Nice throw and catch to Pickens. Gibbs able to cut it back all the way around. I don't trust throwing at fucking fuckboy over there. Get it to Coleman down to 1. And there's Achane in for his second of the game. Led the team in touchdowns last year. He's off to a great start this year. Second of the game. Out to Gibbs. First down. And Pitts, perfect pass from Mahomes, breaks a tackle. And they weren't expecting it. Take a timeout there. This time it's going to be Achane. He's in for his third of the half. Let's go. Have yourself a day. Devon Achane. 3 first touchdowns. We get the lead back. Some patience pays off. Good pickup for Gibbs. Shots. I'm gonna dump it off to Pickens. Good pickup. Pickens should be able to get that. And he does. He hangs on. Left. Gibbs cuts it back. Touchdown. Battles for the extra yardage. Gets in the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs with his first of the year. Okay, 28-28 game here. I'm going to try to take a shot. And Worthy's got a step. He keeps it in. Get Pitts on a route. No, he can't get his feet down. We're going to have to punt. Try and kick it a mile high. He does. Try to return it. Okay, good punt. And they march down and score a field goal. They chewed up a lot of clock though. Pitts open. Nice little pickup. Worthy looks like he's gonna open up. And just a horrible fucking throw from Mahomes. Achane sits in the open space. Gives with a huge hole. A big tackle from White, the GOAT. Best of all time for sure at this point with that tackle. Just bounces away from his blocker almost magically to make that play. And I'm going to try to dump this off to Achane quick. And that's going to work. It's not going to work, but we're going to roll. We're going to hit. Man, Pickens, he can't hang on. It's gonna be Worthy. Oh no, we just can't get the throw off. What happened here? Cosme just decided that it was time to take a play off. Good kick. Tie game. Their arch rival. They score a field goal with 18 seconds left. It's going to make things very tricky for us. We have 1 timeout left as well. And that is dropped. Target yard line is the 41. Thing is, we don't have to hit out of bounds here. Another thing is, I'd rather have Xavier Worthy streaking. Okay, we got 8 seconds. Got Pickens on a one-on-one. We're gonna give him a chance. He's gonna catch it. We got the timeout off. We got the timeout off. Finally, somebody beats Tre'Davious White. And we got the timeout off with 1 second to go. And me and my cat are celebrating right now. We are celebrating. Okay, buddy. Oh, and they're going to ice us. We have to have this one. Let's see what the effects are. Should be good, and it is. We'll go to overtime. It's gonna be a bitter rivalry, bro. They get a field goal, so we need a touchdown to win. We get 5 minutes to do it. Get it to Worthy here. Try and get a little rhythm going. Got Worthy deep. You got Coleman and my boy Cross in here. Gotta give it up to Achane. He's wide open. And that's gonna do it. His 4th of the game. That's gonna win it for us. We spotted the mismatch. Bolton on Achane. I believe that's a look back to last year's Super Bowl. It might have been. I don't think it was the Super Bowl, but the same play last year, Achane had it on a mismatch. Running back go route like that. Or I guess wheel route. But his speed, he just torches him. Bolton loses track of him. Tries to cover somebody else. We walk off the Broncos 40-37. What a crazy game. We get our revenge against the Super Bowl champs who beat us out last year. And Mahomes, I believe, first or second play of the game threw that pick to Tre'Davious White. After that, almost flawless. 420, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen had a good game as well. McCaffrey did pretty good. Gibbs, insanely efficient today. Achane, good change of pace. Yeah, it was Achane through the air. 5 for 96 and 2 touchdowns. He also scored 2 on the ground. So looking at a potential player of the week right there. Worthy actually thought he was even quieter than this, but he ended up with 4 for 59, so a respectable line. Pickens 4 for 135. He had that huge catch with 1 second left in the 4th. Set us up for the game tying field goal. Pitts 2 for 57. 1 for 9 for Keon Coleman out of the slot for his first time out of the slot. And 1 for 11 for Jahmyr Gibbs. 1 for 53 for Hunter Henry. Alright, y'all, we will start out year 2 1-0 after taking out the Super Bowl reigning champions, Denver Broncos. Great roster that they have. Josh Allen. It's going to be Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes for years to come. I hope that would be a lot of fun. I'm assuming they have a young team too. I'm assuming they can make it back to the Super Bowl pretty easily again. But yeah, pretty fun episode. We made a pretty good playoff push. Offseason wasn't very exciting. There wasn't really any free agents to go after. The draft, like trying to find an offensive player, I just couldn't find anything decent. Like not even a fast receiver that's not great. Like I couldn't find a single thing to draft. So we just skipped it. They ended up taking 1 defensive player, which is fine. Like I don't think he's really going to amount to anything too crazy. We spent the absolute minimum again. All minimum contracts on defense again. We're going to see if this year it could work out. Obviously our defense can be a struggle a little bit, but this offense is insane. It's a lot of fun to play with this team. It's been very fun. So looking forward to continuing on. Solid 1-0 start. We'll be back next week with another episode. Thank you guys. Peace.